about to discuss this interview, child. Oh, yes, we are. Ooh. Are we working with this one? Oh, no. Ooh. Y'all in here? Come on in. Come on in, child. Hey. Yes. Let's get this light right. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are about to discuss this interview, child. Come on in here. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Wendy, you was talking trash in the comments. Oh. Mm-hmm. Talking about I get drink on the cafe. Okay. Okay, Wendy. I will remember that. Child, I haven't been here in a minute. Y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? Now, y'all know if y'all don't see me in a minute, it's because I have a J-O-B, okay? See, unlike the participants of Love at the Lockup, I pay my bills. Can I get an amen in the comments? Okay, I pay my bills. Okay, so in order for me to pay my bills, I gotta work. Okay, what do I tell y'all that turns me on? Huh? Overtime. Okay, see, I like food. I like electricity. I like internet. I like my cell phone. I like to put gas in my vehicle. I like my home. In order for that to keep going, I must work. Can I get an amen? Yes. Come on up in here. Mm-hmm. I see y'all. Mm-hmm. That's right, neighbor. Overtime. Y'all come on up in here. Do not forget to hit that like button. Okay? All right? If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and join this lovely family of sisters. Wendy, I'm well aware that I get hyper. Somebody in the comments said that they agree with what I was saying, but they said that I was too loud and my voice must be fake. Oh. So from here on out, when I give my recaps of this trashy show, this is how I'm going to give my recaps, y'all. Hi, friends. This is Sass. Welcome back to my channel. We are here to discuss Chance and Taylor. Chance, he is just going through a hard time and he just needs a little prayer. Taylor is a person who just get the F entirely out of here. Are you new? You're new. Because see, that's not how I get down. If you want that monotone, low, sweet little voice, take your ass somewhere else. Because see, over here, you getting everything. Okay? Talking about I'm too loud. And your mama too loud. How about that? Okay? And go ahead and shut the entire F up. I ain't changing for you or nobody else. If you don't like it, go eat glass. That's what you do. Come on, Trina. They trying to play with me. El Buggy. Who do they think they are? Megan. Listen, ain't nobody new here. Do you think that I just wake up and this is the voice I chose? No, this is the voice God get the heck on out of here. Now, let's do a roll call and let's talk about this. Ooh, who up in here? Hey, Dad. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Fairy. Hey, Belle. Hey, Faisy. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Princess on the Pillow. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jill. Hey, Trina. Hey, Yuli. Hey, El Buggy. Hey, Nebra. Hey, Angela. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Eve. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Lee Pepper. Hey, Trinity. Hey, Jacqueline. Is that it? We're going to get into this. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Cameron. If I miss y'all's name, don't even think about it. Just know I love you. I just can't see your name right now. Just know I love you. Hey, Babe Cakes. Hey, Lily. Hey, Jackie. All right. Now, how I'm going to do this so nobody won't be FLAG in me. This is for commentary and this is for fair use. Hey, Lisa, again, commentary and this is for fair use. Don't be coming over here playing with me, okay? Hey, Tracy, now, what we're going to do is listen to the audio. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit so I won't be taking, the audio as is. I'm going to speed it up. Okay? Faisy, I've been told for years to calm down, my voice too loud, I'm too hyper. I don't care, you love me for me and all those things make up my personality. Don't come over here making sense, Faisy. Don't come over here making sense. Boom. See, this is what people don't realize. When people come on YouTube or social media and you come on here fake, people can see through that, okay? People can see through that. When you come on here and you're fake, and then later on when your audience starts to grow and then people start really seeing who you are, they're going to question what you put out. And that is a fact. Ever since I have came on YouTube, I have not changed. This is who I am, and that's that. And that's that. Not everybody's going to love me. I understand that. People don't like my commentary. People don't understand my humor. People don't understand my jokes. People don't understand when I say take your feet to the street. People don't understand when I tell somebody to go run on hot coals. People don't understand it, but for the ones that do, they enjoy it. And that's all that needs to be said. So, now, Monique and Derek. Hey, Charlene. So Monique and Derek, child, they are on a media tour. Okay, they've been all over New York City. Okay. Hey, Paige. They've been all over New York City. They've been traveling. Honey, they've been making money. Allegedly, apparently, they are making $3,000 an interview. Am I mad at it? Absolutely not. Okay, get that money. I have said for them to get that money. And this is the time to strike. Wait a minute, what's going on? What's happening? I know y'all are saying I missed something and I want to laugh, but I can't find it. Hey, Hilda, I can't find it. What did you say, Yuli? Hey, Queen. Shoot, I done missed it. I can't find it. Oh, man, I wanted to laugh. Oh, I see. Yuli called Monique the third bowling ball. Now, I will say her area up here was setting up high. It was setting up high. Honey, them things was up. Okay? But I'm not even talking about that interview. I'm talking about Carlos's King interview. Did she do the one that you're talking about? She was at the radio station, right? Carlos's Kings. I didn't see her boobage. Yeah, the one at the radio station, honey, them things was up high. Y'all, I believe she got that bra from Torrid. Torrid makes the best bras. Okay? Oh, she was wearing the same thing? Lord, I didn't even notice her boobage. But anyway, let's move on. So Carlos King did an interview with Derek and Monique, and it was very good, y'all. I enjoyed this interview. Carlos King, he asked the questions. Carlos, do you have a little bit of a crush on Derek? I got a crush on you. Oh, you still hurt for my best friend. Come on, Jits. Because how many times in the interview did Carlos say, now, Derek, you're an attractive man. Derek, I find you attractive. Derek, you're a nice looking man. How many times did Carlos say that? I was like, Carlos, we get it, okay? We get that you think Derek is an attractive man. Derek is. But, honey, he said it multiple times. I was like, Carlos, now if I see you lick your lips, I'm about to fight you through this screen. I was waiting for Carlos to be like, I mean, you slept with 10 women. Let me make it 12. You know what I'm saying? But it was a very, very, very side note. I saw the Jets live when I was little. El Booger Hunter, when I tell you that was my jam. I got a crush on you. Listen, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna play the audio. I am going to speed it up because again, this is for commentary purposes. Okay, fair use, fair use. I made some timestamps because, honey, this was an hour-long interview. We ain't gonna be hearing every little thing, just the important things. So let's get started. This is Carlos interviewing Monique and Derek. Y'all ready? Let's start. Now, can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Let me go back. Put a 1 if you can hear it. Oh no, can't hear it. Y'all cannot hear it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. Oh, turn off Bluetooth. All right, hold on. Technical difficulties, but I got you. I got you. I got you.
Lockup, but also life after lockup. I'm talking about the breakout stars, Monique and Derek. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. You look as beautiful as ever, Monique.
Thank you.
Derek, you look all right too.
Can you hear it? Put a 1 if you can hear it. Got it. All right. Hey to the ones coming in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Just hey, everybody. I appreciate you. Now, did y'all already hear that? That's one talking about how good Derek looks.
No, Derek, look. I told people, I said, look, Derek's very handsome. He's easy on the eyes.
Okay, Carlos, calm down.
And Derek, I think you know that, don't you?
I appreciate everything. Thank everybody for the compliments, but it's all only compliment matter is hers.
So Derek, you said to me before we started that y'all heard my recap last week.
Okay, the thing about this interview is that did y'all notice, if you watched it, y'all, I will leave a link to Carlos's interview in the description box when this is over. The body language of Derek, he was so touchy and feely and, always up in, Monique's face, like he was trying to prove a point. Hey, Soko, like he was really pushing it. You know what I mean? Like when Carlos complimented Monique, Derek was like, oh yes, oh she's, like we get it, Derek, we get it. You can calm down a little bit too. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And then Monique is sitting there like, now, let me go to the timestamp because, honey, Carlos is just talking about how he, interviewed recapped the episode. So let's move on. Oh my God!
To forward pictures from, like, you text a picture and they mail the pictures to you, and then you will have another service where you can forward a text and they give you a number.
So Carlos is asking him ask Monique how they met. We know how they met, Facebook, and he says that he did not have a phone inside the prison, but they could send texts through a prison deal that they do within the prison systems.
He didn't have a cell phone in prison. It was just how the prison system worked. They had a number where you can text.
Yeah,
so he didn't have a cell phone. Yeah.
Okay. So what was it that he wrote Monique, because listen, Derek is a handsome guy, and we all can see that.
There we go again. How many has that been? Okay, he's a handsome guy. That's like 4 times he says Carlos. 3. Thank you, Yuli. Hey, Kingdom of Queens.
So we all understand that upon hitting the tabs of looking for a pen pal, you saw Derek's face. Obviously, you were attracted. But what were some of the things that he wrote that made you say, let me give this guy an opportunity to get to know me and each other better?
Basically, he just seemed like a really smart, intelligent person. He basically was looking for a friend. He didn't seem like a typical like jail dude. Like he was basically looking for a friend. Like I was just intrigued by it, and like plus he was getting out in a couple months. So I was like, we can just see where it goes. You know.
I ain't got to say much.
Hey, Stay Fly.
It ain't take much, but
Hey, Bobby.
I said all the right things, right?
Basically, he said all the right things, and I felt like we would have had a good connection. So I didn't go into it like this gonna be my man or whatever. I'm just like, oh, he seemed like a pretty cool person.
Because she was still playing the field.
Yeah, I was still dating another man. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't getting that emotional connection with.
And she get for me. And I gave her everything that wasn't given. I was giving it to her from jail, from prison.
So yeah, so it was like when I first reached out to him, it was like we was bonded and connected.
We didn't know each other as a friend first.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more so. It was like the word she used that I love so much. I never heard of her say was she said no pressure. So it was like that's how I'm open minded. So when she was saying no pressure, so it wasn't like I'm forcing a relationship or friendship or anything. It was just like organically it formed by us just talking to each other, getting to know each other. What she liked, what I liked, and it was just coming all together like that. Nope, not everybody seems to get in the stages though, and nothing. When we was just talking as prior to friends, we was just laying the foundation to what you see today.
Catherine, I fast forward the speed in case somebody wants to say that I can't be using the material. This is for commentary, fair use. So I sped up the speed, Catherine. Another thing about this interview, thank you, Tiffany. Did y'all notice how much Derek talked? Derek talked the majority of the time. And when he was talking, he was just blabbering on. Like he was like over speaking some of the stuff he was talking about. I don't know. He just seemed, I don't know if it was nervousness or he was trying to catch himself in what he was saying.
Well, was Monique the first woman to hit you up as a pen pal that was not in prison?
Not at all. It's plenty other women too. And I told her that.
Hey, Deirdre.
I was honest about that. She knew that. I'm like, you ain't the only one. And then you probably gonna ask when we make it official. And that's when I stopped with that because I was getting a lot of emotion. I had emotion. And I told her that I had emotion. Not just BDWs either. I had the other flavors too. Shapes and sizes. I had all the other colors.
All right, Derek.
Derek went on and on about all of the women that was hitting him up. Different sizes, different shapes, different colors. Monique had enough of that. Monique rolled her eyes and she was like, enough, Derek. Okay, we get it. Derek, we don't need to know every little woman that hit you up.
Oh, baby, they on you real hard. They on my girl real hard, ain't they though? They on my girl real hard, ain't they?
Well,
they on her real hard.
Well, look, go ahead, Derek, go ahead.
Because it was the others, quote unquote, my purpose, they was hitting me up too. So I'm just saying, I gotta put it out there. I gotta, let my baby know it wasn't just everybody think it was just her that reached out. No, it wasn't just her.
Derek, we know it wasn't just me.
We know, but they don't know.
They definitely know.
Now you know. Now y'all know.
Did you know, Carlos?
Well,
did we know, y'all? Did we know? Did we know Derek's preferences? Because see, how would we know? Because see, who we see Derek with was with Monique. So
well, look,
you don't have to say the obvious.
But I tell you, I love you, somebody back, Monique. So one of the things that we want to know, Derek, is the fact that your sisters, and we have a lot of questions about your sisters that we'll get into later.
This is
your
good.
Sisters made comments that Monique was not the stereotypical type of woman that you were accustomed to. And they question your attraction to her. So when you talk about these other women who signed on the Pen Pal Penitentiary program on Facebook, what were...
Not Carlos saying the Pen Pal Penitentiary Network on Facebook. That tickled me, honey. funny. Woo!
Some of the type of women that you were dating. What they look like?
No, prior to me being incarcerated, or the one that was reaching out to me. That's
well, the one your sister said are used to you being
okay,
before you were incarcerated.
My sister speaking on like the person I was with prior to me being incarcerated. That more looked like 5'5".
I've lost 97 pounds with new.
No, you haven't. Stop it. Stop it, YouTube. I can't stand it.
Like 5'5" to like probably 5'8", taller women, light skin, long hair, light eyes. With the body like slim.
Now, Derek said that he was attracted to 5'5", light hair, long hair, light eyes, long hair, light skin, thin, slim. Even though later on he gonna say, thick, slim, or whatever. What did he call it? Slim, thick. That's it. Slim, thick. Derek, some of the things you saying don't even make any sense. Let's continue.
Slender, more slender. Slim thick, that's what they call them, slim thick now. Slim thick. That was prior to incarceration. Now the ones that was reaching out to me was different shapes and sizes, different nationalities.
Hey, Lord.
They seen different things in me. It's like Monique, it wasn't really so much my look. Monique went, that attracted her. It was what I said. Versus another female, she might have been attracted by my looks, and it probably been like, I would say, my preference. At the time, we kind of, you have sexual attraction, physical attraction, then you have emotional attraction too, and spiritual attractions too. So it'd be different when it came to the pen pal thing. So my baby did the right thing.
Are you sexually attracted to Monique?
Yes, I know. We have some good sex every night.
Every night, y'all. Every night.
So, how much you need it, baby? Tell me how much you need it. And I give it to her. So every time she needs it. That's what the people want to know. Like, don't be shy. Because she's really reserved. I bring out of her personality. And it's good. Like she balances me and I balance her. Because sometimes she can be reserved. And then I can have her, like the post we just made today on Instagram. We was, having fun. That's not really what her other relationships or guys that bought on her, like her best. I gotta make her smile and happy. And people don't understand that. And you'll see our post I just made, and it's like Monique laughing, she having a good time. She bent over, like little twerking. You feel me? That's Monique. No, she's not really like that, but I can bring that out of her because I can bring her sexiness out of her. It's just, it will work for us. That's what works for us. We compliment each other.
No, I think you two compliment each other. And Monique, one of the questions I had was questioning whether or not you had any insecurities, right? Because one of the things I wanted to figure out, and I'm happy you're here to defend yourself in terms of a lot of people feel like, Monique, there's some insecurities going on with you, which is why you decided to meet the man that you love, who was in prison. What do you say for people like, and listen, I'm gonna own up to it too, and that's why I'm happy you guys are doing the show. A lot of people do feel, Monique, you suffer from insecurity.
Okay, now let's stop right here. We all know about the tracing of the phone, and people said throughout the whole season that Monique is insecure. The one thing I wish Carlos would have brought up is Monique putting or wanting to put a camera in Derek's grandmother's house. That is the one thing I wish Carlos would have brought up. He probably didn't think about it, but it would have been perfect for Carlos to ask that when he's talking to Monique about her tracing his phone, her insecurities. And he could have been like, why did you do that? Or why did you think that was acceptable to put a camera in your boyfriend's, fiance's, whatever, grandmother's home? But Carlos didn't ask that. But this would have been the perfect segue into that.
Insecurities. What do you have to say for people who believe that, because you are a beautiful woman? And
hey, Tamika.
I believe that you can obviously get any man you want to, that you set your heart out to. Why do you feel the need to be with a man at the time that was in prison versus man that you were able to physically see?
Well, I never understood the whole insecurity concept that people were saying about me on the show, because before I met Derek and when I met Derek, I was dating people. I was dating other men. I was going out having fun living my life. I didn't feel the need to go online and search for a man in prison because that never was my intention. I just so happened came across him or whatever the case may be. Derek will tell you, when me and him first met, I didn't take him serious until maybe like the first year. And like he knew I was still dealing with my ex at the time. I was still dating, going out, having fun. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was hard up for a man. Like that wasn't the case. Maybe that wasn't the case. The only thing that I wouldn't even say that I was insecure about, I knew Derek haven't dated any BBWs or bigger women other than me. So it was more so like, I wouldn't even say I was,
No, stop it.
You know, whatever, like, he had a type, like, he had, you know, but he reassured me all the time, like, he loves me, he doesn't really care about my size, you know, so I wasn't insecure about that at all.
I'm gonna touch on a little bit too. Beautiful. I tell you all the time, any woman wants confirmation, affirmation, I give it to her. And a lot of times, I didn't even know I had to type until my brothers and sisters, we went down the list of my priors, and it dawned on me, I did have a
Okay, stop right there. What do you say, Trina? Monique or her sister said in a post or comment that production told her to do that. Really? Well, honey, I would have told production you done lost your mind. Absolutely not would I do that. There is no way I would have did that. Oh, Lord. Okay, now. Let's move on to the good part. They're just talking about Monique's insecurities. Child, she answered it. Now, let's get to this part.
Are you attracted to Monique physically, or are you attracted to Monique's wallet, her bank account, her savings, her money market, and her CDs?
Now, Carlos is asking Derek, are you attracted to Monique, or are you attracted to her wallet? Listen to Derek.
Monique character, the person she was before all that came into play when I was locked up. And when she was sending me all the pictures I needed to see, everything. So that the emotional connection was first. The physical connection came after. And then everything else that came with Monique came after that. That makes sense?
Why is Monique spending?
No, Derek, it did not make any sense. That did not make any sense, sir. Hey, Stunt.
All her money on the relationship. And it appears that you don't meet her halfway.
I do. That's why we're still together. Because I do.
Does he, Monique?
Of course he does.
Then why did you go to the grocery store to buy Monique's plastic flowers then, Derek?
Boom. Come on, Carlos. Carlos said, why did you go to the store to buy those plastic Kroger flowers? Listen to what Derek says.
Wait, the computer let out. What you say?
The plastic flowers. I really didn't think Monique was going to come after all the things that we've been through, come back. So it was like spirit of moment. I got her something. The dog account. I hated that dog account.
Derek said, hey, I got her something. And it's all that matters. See, I got her something. You know, even though they're not going to do anything but collect dust, I got her something. No, Derek, you could have got her some real flowers. Because, see, the same store that you got those fake flowers, don't they sell real ones? Talking about, well, I got her something. Okay, I got her something. Look, you could have gave her a can of doo-doo. Don't mean that it's a thoughtful gift. I got her something.
I got her some other things too. I made sure she was happy and put a smile on her face too.
Where did you get your money from, Derek?
I saved it. Did you watch the episode? When I came home with some money that I was in the bank with. And then I had some investment I had before I got locked up. So I had some support. I had my family who supported me. Not my sisters, you know. I had some grandparents, things like that helped me invest my money. And some lawyers too.
Like, Derek came home with money.
Exactly.
But, you know, the way
they kind of played like a little snippet when I was in the bank. That was my money. It was a snippet. Gave him a little something. But, you know, it is. One thing about me, I save my money. Not spend my money on me and her. That's it. So that's why we both have this partnership. And that's us.
Monique, where did you get your money from?
I work. I save.
According to the show, it says you are a receptionist at an animal hospital. Is that still the case?
Yeah.
When we see the show, Monique, we see moments of you tapping Derek's phone. You go through his phone. When he was out to dinner once, you FaceTime him and you wanted to see the circumference of the room. And that's also the other reasons why a lot of people think you are insecure, because those appear to be behavior of an insecure.
So Monique have said, listen, y'all, I work. She still is a receptionist at this animal hospital. Carlos said, is that still the case? And she was like, Something's telling me that won't be the case for long. Something's telling me that won't be the case for long. They doing these media tours at $3,000 a pop. How much money Derek got left of that $9,000? It will be real interesting to know how much money Derek and Monique will get off of this show. Because I've said this, Derek and Monique has been hands down the most popular couple I have seen on Love After Lockup. So I am curious to know how much money that they are, making. Because I bet you they are going to make more money than anybody on this cast. And WeTV is going to figure out a way to keep them on this cast. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. L Boogie, Monique probably got an OF on the DL. Child.
Woman. So explain to us why you feel the need to monitor Derek in the ways that you do.
Well, prior to Derek getting out, we had the issue before where he wasn't honest about a woman he was dealing with. So
a woman he was dealing with while he was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when I got the phone, I was just like, okay, this would be able, to help me keep tabs on who he's calling, who he's texting, And I mean, everything I did on the phone was like share his location with me. Like couples do that all the time.
But you forgot about this though, and it's coming from a good place too. She want to make sure I'm not in trouble though, so I like that too. It's like a motherly instinct one has.
Y'all catch that? Now, Monique explained herself, and Derek says, it's a good thing too. She can keep track of me, like a motherly instinct. Derek, if you ain't out here, hitting everything with 2 legs, she ain't got to be tracing behind you. Talking about a motherly instinct. This is your woman. What is he talking about? Keep up with me.
He's very protective of me, and I understand that why she did it. She want to know where I'm at, what I'm doing, so I can stay out of prison, stay out of trouble. So it's kind of twofold.
But I was in Ohio. Well, I was in.
And he said, so she can keep up with me so I can stay out of prison, stay out of trouble. So it takes Monique putting a track on your phone or your location everywhere you at to keep you out of prison.
He was just getting out, like he really didn't know his way around or whatever. So like, if he gets lost, I'll be able to find him.
Monique said, even though Derek is from Ohio, Monique said that another reason why she put that track on his phone is that when he gets out of prison, he will know his way around. Even Carlos King laughed at that. I said, Monique. I think that Derek is capable of finding his way around Ohio. I'm not even from Ohio, and I bet you I can find my way around it. Child, Monique, just say that you was over there stalking this man.
Monique, are you just like this? Monique, let's keep it all the way real. Okay? I am a fan of Derek and Monique, and I do want to see y'all together as long as it's healthy and y'all happy. So look, I have shared my own personal experience when I was in a relationship, and I went through my guy's phone. So we all do it, right? Now look, I call bullshit on,
do y'all do it? Do y'all be going through y'all's men's or women's phone? Do y'all be going through y'all significant other's phone? Do ya? I can sit here and honestly tell you, and this is just me, y'all can do what you want to, you're grown. I have not once went through my man's phone. Not once. Anybody I've been in a relationship with, serious relationship, I never went through their phone, and they never went through my phone that I know of. I just never had a reason to. Now, if the phone rings or he gets a text and he'd be like, look, see who that is. I'd be like, oh, well, this is your homeboy, Jerome. That's the extent of it. I definitely don't have on his locations or anything like that. Because, child, I see it like this. What you do in the dark will come to light. And if my man or, men in the past, if they've been cheating on me, I'm going to find out about it. And let me tell you something. I have. Okay? I don't need to hunt them down. They're going to let themselves be known regardless. We are creatures of habit. And once you see your man change his ways or your woman change their ways, you're going to figure out something ain't right. Oh, okay, so you going to the gym 5 times a week when you ain't never mentioned gym. You ain't never smelled a gym. You ain't never spelled gym. But now you done hop, skipped, and jumped to the gym. Oh, okay, so you've been coming home at 7 o'clock for the last 3 years. But the last month, you've been coming home at 9 o'clock. See, it's the little things. Oh, okay, so when you come home, you going straight to the shower. I don't need to look at a phone, okay? You start cutting up and you start acting differently, I will know. And most of the time, we have a sense about it. We know something's not right. It is a woman's instinct. You kind of, you figure it out and you're like, something's not right. Something's going on. Something he or she is doing differently. But that's just me.
No, I want to make sure you're safe. And like Monique, it's you and I. It's you and I. So let's call it what it is, right? Obviously, Derek has a history.
No, shut up. You made me sick. Stop it.
History of being flirtatious.
I'm sorry.
Cheating on you.
Did you hear that? Y'all? Carlos says being flirtatious, have a history being flirtatious, cheating on you, and Derek looked at Monique and said, I'm sorry.
And lying to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, as somebody that has common sense, it appears that those are contributing to you wanting to keep tabs on him, because you're not the first woman to do it, and I don't think you should be embarrassed about anything. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. I even admitted, Monique, as secure as I am in other areas, I also used to do those things, so there's nothing wrong with it. But my question for you is, when you were doing that, were you hoping that you would not catch him cheating, and that was the intention of making sure you also kept tabs on him?
Honestly, I did want to keep tabs on him, and also because I was looking to uproot my life to move to Cleveland. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wasting my time. I wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only woman that he's dealing with, and that was it.
She wanted me all to herself.
Pretty much.
Which I want her all to myself, so I don't blame her.
Well, at one point, you did not want her all to yourself. You wanted 10 other women to be with you.
Come on, Carlos. Boom. Carlos said it right there. Oh, I loved when Carlos said that. Okay? I love that part.
Eric, is you cheated on Monique with several women.
Yeah, it was bad.
What made you leave prison? You're on parole. You're trying to do right. This woman stayed committed to you. She put her own life on hold to make sure that you had something to come home to, right? This woman made sure financially, at least in the beginning, that you had all of your needs met,
yes, Tiffany.
Right? So for you to disrespect her in that magnitude, what was going through your mind? Was it the fact that, and let's be honest here, obviously in prison, you're not having conjugal visits. Unless you were there for you.
No, I ain't getting into that.
Okay. So obviously, listen, in prison, you're a man. You're a very attractive man. You are a young man.
How many is that, y'all? How many is that? Now, Carlos done said it again, how attractive Derek is. Carlos, just say that you got a crush on this boy. What is going on? Megan, these are my confessions.
You're a man full of stamina. So obviously, being in an institution to where
Child, Carlos said you are a man with stamina.
to where you are with a bunch of men, and there's no women there to be sexual with. Then to leave prison, go on parole.
We know what Carlos means. Carlos, you can't be slick like that. I see what you're asking, but not wanting to say. You used the term men's a lot in that few seconds.
Obviously, you feel free. There's freedom, and there's options, right? So when you were cheating on Monique, was it because you just wanted to experience something that has not been your experience in the past couple of years you were locked up?
No, it was more so we was having like ups and downs, and I was using that as an excuse, to step out, which was wrong. She told me that was wrong. Even if we had like an argument, disagreement, I shouldn't use that as an excuse. It'd be like, I'm gonna go entertain something else. Because I was like basically giving that the fuel to like, because we have an argument, we have a falling out, and we just basically was mad at each other. I used that like, I'm gonna go play. And she told me, no, that ain't how you do it. That ain't how you go about doing that. We can handle this before it gets to that point where it could be over. And I really didn't understand that part. That's why we still growing. I'm still growing in that aspect. Because before, I don't have any baby mothers. I never really been in a serious adult relationship where commitment means even if we have like a bad moment, we still got to be faithful. I didn't know that. I'm just honest enough to say I didn't know that part.
How many women have you slept with, Monique?
It's been.
Step right here. All right, y'all, stop right here. Now, Carlos asked Derek how many women has he cheated on Monique with. Now, we heard Derek say how many women he cheated on Monique with in the episode. I want y'all to put the number that he said in the episode that he cheated on Monique with. This is going somewhere. Go ahead, put in the comments how many women Derek said in the episode that he cheated on Monique with. He said it. Come on, Stunt. Come on, Brooklyn. Tiffany, babe. Yes. Yes. He sure did. Yes, he did. Now listen to what he says.
It's been more than one.
Is it more than 5?
It's been, somewhere around there.
Is it more than 10?
No. Still bad, though.
And Monique, how did you find out he was cheating on you?
Now he said, Carlos says, has it been more than 10? And he says, no, it ain't been that much. No. Okay. Now, he said on the show it was 10. Now listen to this.
With more than 5 women.
Well, the whole 10 women thing last night was the first time we hearing that. So I always knew he cheated. I just didn't know how many.
Now, Monique found out how many women Derek slept with on the show. Is that what she said? She did not find out the 10 amount until she heard it on the show. He didn't even bother to tell her. Did I hear that right?
When you found that out, how did that make you feel?
I was hurt. I was embarrassed too because I feel like it's one thing for us to go through things like in private, but for him to like admit that on TV, like it was like I don't know, like it was somewhat of a joke. It was kind of hurtful, even though like that show it was taped like months ago. Like even though we're growing, we're learning to get over things and forgive. I don't know, just kind of like opened up.
All right, we all know that the show has been taped months ago. Okay, so why didn't he tell you about the 10? And you have still been continuously sleeping with this man without protection. As Derek says every night. Derek, you need to be slapped.
The one again, kind of. It was just like, wow, these 10 already knew you cheated, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? To that magnitude. So it was definitely hurtful.
And this is another thing. Remember on the show, Monique said that, yes, I'm aware of the one person that he cheated on me with. If he cheats on someone else, I'm gone. Ain't that what she said? I'm leaving. Well, now, Monique, you done found out that he's done been with 10 women. You still there? You working on the road to forgiveness? But Derek ain't done yet. See, Derek ain't done moving around his little pencil. Wait till y'all hear this part.
Sorry.
When you think about the fact,
Again, Derek is looking at her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
that you did put your life on hold for this man, did you expect that this would be your reality, knowing that, okay, maybe one woman I can forget and maybe forgive that? Was it the cheating, Monique, or was it the amount of women that he cheated on you with?
No, shut up. La la dee da dee ga da da dee dee.
Was it the cheating, Monique, or was it the amount of women that he cheated on you with?
I think it was the amount of women, because I already forgave him for, the one instance when he first got out,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't acting out about him just getting out, us being a long distance relationship. I already knew it was a possibility of him being unfaithful, but it was just like for you to just keep, not one time, but with multiple women, several times, it's just kind of like, dang, like, you could have handled that better. If you don't want to be in a relationship, if you just wanted us to put it on pause for a minute, like, communication is everything. And I feel like we had a good, communication.
Derek, when was the last time you cheated on Monique?
Stop right there. Derek is going to answer this question. And when I heard it, I almost fell out of my seat.
It's been a minute. So I got my sobriety stripes and my
What's a minute there? Because the people want to know.
March 4th. So we thinking probably like a month and a half. Like a month.
Y'all heard that? Y'all didn't hear that? See, Monique has already said that she is on the road to forgiveness. She has already said that after, the first time, she's going to leave him alone. She's still with him. She forgave him. And it was 10 women later. Then we find out that Derek just cheated on her a month ago. Come on, Lord. So you know this a month ago, and here you are on a tour of the East Coast making 3K interview. But he done cheated on you for the 11th time. Probably 12, probably 13, probably 14, a month and a half ago. Thank you, well-preserved. Well, a month and a half. And then he was like, what is it? Today's March the 4th. A month and a half ago. Derek, you nasty. And let's not forget, he is sleeping with these women with no protection. Those are his words. You understand what I'm saying? What you say, El Boogie? What you say, El Boogie? Come on. You're not together. You're not together. Okay? You're not together. I don't know who you with, Monique, but you ain't with Derek. See, Derek is out here flopping around with other women. And another thing, did you get tested, Monique? Did you get tested? Tiffany says Derek has been cheating the whole time that he was with Monique. He said it, basically. And the correctional officer lady. And then these random 10 women. Hey, Rebecca, these random, you understand what I'm saying, Brooklyn, you understand what I'm saying? What you say, Nibra? Nebra, she'd rather have a piece of a man than no man at all. Meanwhile, Derek's pieces is somewhere in someone else's. You understand what I'm saying? It's someone else's parts. They're nasty, y'all.
I want to believe it. The show was pre-recorded, by the way.
No, so the last time you cheated on Monique was a month ago?
Yeah, a month ago, month and a half. Somewhere around there. I ain't counting the days like they.
No, I know. Why did you step out with another woman a month ago?
Like, it was because, like, I got tempted. You know, it was tempted. It was temptation. Then, like, she said the long distance, like, I was just using it. I was trying to, like, it was like, I was making excuses for it. Like, oh, you ain't here, you ain't doing this for me. And I was just trying to make that. I was just needed that sex. Like, I just, like that. It was like sex. It was just simple sex. It wasn't no emotional connection. It was just sex. It was using them for sex.
Was this woman a fan of the show?
No. Not that I know of.
How did you meet her?
Through a friend.
One of your homeboys?
You know, I ain't gonna do that, but through a friend. I ain't gonna say that. You know, I ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna snitch.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that.
Carlos said, one of your homeboys. Derek was quick to say, now listen here, Carlos, now. How is it that Monique can sit there and listen to this? I would have been livid, but I guess she needs to hear. I guess, I don't know. A friend.
Okay. So, okay. Thank you for your honesty. So, Monique, listen, I understand a little bit more because in one of the episodes, your friend came to the restaurant, right, when you first got out. And like most friends, they're like, yo, my man's out. Like, what we doing? Casino? Going to the club, the strip club?
I'm Hassie Parsons.
No, you ain't.
And I'm one of the co-founders.
Shut up.
of
Shut up, Hassie.
I'm very passionate
Hassie,
about what I
you're
do
getting on my
here at
nerves
National
now.
Recovery Center.
Strip club? I now understand why Monique was very cautious of this friend. I'm not saying that guy was the friend, right? I'm not alleging that.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Okay, so Derek is not going to snitch out who hooked him up with said women over there in Cleveland. So let's move on to the part of where the sisters get involved. Now, you all have said many a times that one sister with the deep voice, okay. Now, I have not brought this up because y'all have. What that sister, hold on. Let me see.
I told your sister, enough is enough. I don't want to hear any more jokes about Monique's weight. It's not funny. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to sit up here and make jokes about that. That ain't cool. I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. I'm telling you there, tell your sisters, listen, if y'all want to argue about other stuff, cool. You leave Monique and her weight alone. And I mean that.
We better done that.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the sisters. Okay, especially the sister Elizabeth. Okay, so here we go.
You see what I'm with?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, I wanted them to hear it again. Leave Monique and her weight alone. If y'all want to argue about other stuff, fine.
Period.
Leave her alone.
They done found some other stuff to argue about. It's lies.
So what's going on right now? Because
On top of lies. Don't tell them that. They gonna find anything to talk about.
well, I want them to talk about the truth. So what? One of your sisters, and I want to be respectful when I say this, and tell me if I'm wrong. People are saying that one of your sisters is a trans female. Is that true? That is true. Okay. And what's her name?
Okay, Carlos asked, is one of your sisters a trans female? Derek answered the question and he said yes. So now, since it has been confirmed by Derek, she is trans. I know y'all have been telling me so many times, but y'all know how we do it over here. we wait till the facts. Let's move on.
Elizabeth. Okay. So Elizabeth is your oldest sister?
Right.
Okay. And your younger sister, what's her name? Aubriana?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the issues that your sisters have with Monique? Because in my opinion, if my brother got locked up and he found his friend, courtesy of the program, right? And She clearly loves my brother. She's there to pick up my brother. She's taking care of my brother. I wouldn't have an issue with Monique. Why do your sisters have an issue with Monique?
I think the issue started back when I was talking to Monique, and I was telling Monique like my life, where I was at in my past, how my relationship with my family, when we the part when we get to know each other. So, and I told him like, this was going on. My family, how my family is, the dynamics of my family, and I was basically confiding in Monique about my sisters. I my brothers, my father, my mother, rest in peace, things like that. So they could see Monique kind of feel like, okay, your sister has been like that in your life, and she know this, and that's where it kind of began. Let alone where one time my sister did, I'm gonna give her some credit. She sent me some money to Monique, and Monique, tell me what you did. What you did.
So Derek was like, his brother was gonna send me some money. So I said, okay, cool. So I get this cash app from this woman who I thought, and her titties was all out. So I'm like, who is this? So I put the
hey, nobody know this but you.
Right. So I'm like,
exclusive. Okay.
So he was like, his brother's gonna send me some money or whatever. So I get the cash app. It's a picture of this lady with her titties out. So I'm like, who is this, Derek? Derek was like, man, my brother sent me some money, whatever. So I was just like, so now I'm in Google searching, like, who is this? So the first thing that popped up was her, escort website. So
stop right there. Y'all heard what she said, right? So Elizabeth, according to allegedly by Monique did the old Google, because it's free. And Monique is saying that Elizabeth is an escort. That's what Monique said, child. I didn't say that. Y'all just heard that, right? Oh. Allegedly.
So now I'm thinking things, because I'm like, what's going on here? So I said, Derek, what is this? This is going to begin a relationship. So I'm like, Derek, like, what's going on? Like, what is this?
I didn't break it down.
So he was like, I'm like, I thought you said your brother was me. So he was like, oh, the same thing. It's the same thing or whatever. So I was just like, okay, so like, that's my, sister or whatever. So he explained the whole situation. So I was just like, oh, okay, because I was in a panic.
Now, see, Monique didn't know that Elizabeth was trans until the transaction with the money, and Monique started doing the Googling. Okay? That's when things started, going forward. That's when Monique is like, what is happening? Why am I seeing breastises? You said that the brother was sending money. So Monique dug deeper and found out that the sister allegedly is an escort.
Because I didn't know what was going on. So I mean, that was
send me some money.
So that was it since then, and it was like I had a private text conversation with Elizabeth before, and she knew I was, his girlfriend. She just didn't know what I looked like. So it was a time where he was transferring from one prison to another. He was communicating. Oh, have you heard from Derek or whatever? And we were like, no, So it was mutual. It didn't
start. Yes.
I would say the issue started basically outside the day in the parking lot. I didn't know it was gonna be no beef and no animosity. Initially they were okay with meeting Derek after he got released later on that day. So it was I felt like they did that whole bullshit on camera movie TV because they wanted some camera time. They just wanted.
Okay, so now y'all remember how it all happened when Derek got out of prison. We seen it in action. The sisters was upset. It was arguments, and that's what Monique is saying. Monique was saying, listen, we was fine until that day when the cameras was rolling and when Derek got out. And she says that she believes it was all an act from the sisters for the camera.
To have an issue because they were okay with, Derek, let's see a couple hours later. You really wanted to, you didn't see him most of the time.
And so this is what I told Monique. I said, what they was doing is being real antagonistic. They wanted to highlight all Monique's bad qualities so I could see it. You understand what I'm saying? And be like I told you so. That's not, you shouldn't be with her because it's really not physically your preference there, but she ain't mentally there either. So you see what I'm saying? My sisters are really good at this, poking and probing, being antagonistic, trying to
Hey, Melanie.
Oh, Derek, you really didn't know she was like that. She really crazy. And they was just kept poking and just being antagonistic. And I'm like, oh, she really a good person. She good to me and she loved me. Y'all just on some bullshit. And I broke down the money. He's like, that's what they was doing. I'm like, they trying to basically test you and see if you're really good for me. But it don't really, you gotta really understand it because my sisters, I know my sisters.
No, stop it. La 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 la. Lee. A booka booka boo.
But it don't really, you gotta really understand it because my sisters, I know my sisters.
Now, I'm still gagging because I'm sorry, Derek. I think I heard everything you said, but I'm still stuck on this alleged allegation that. So, is your sister Elizabeth an escort, or was she an escort?
Still is.
I don't know.
Is.
Carlos King says, is your sister Elizabeth still an escort? And how quick did Monique answer that question? She said, still is.
I don't know. Why you going like that? Why you going like that?
Because I'm trying to talk on the internet.
Well, look, listen.
Derek did not want her to say that. Derek did not want her to say that. Derek said, I don't know. Now, why you saying that? Now, y'all remember what I told y'all about homegirl talk? Boyfriend, girlfriend talk. Certain things and some things you don't say. Because, see, we know that Elizabeth, Derek's sister, has been all over social media blasting them. This is just another layer. Ooh, allegedly.
There's nothing wrong. Listen, allegedly.
I speak the truth. I speak facts. It's one thing to be telling the truth. Elizabeth says nothing but lies.
Okay, so listen. There is nothing wrong with being a sex worker. I have a documentary coming out on.
I thought it was concierge services.
Okay, so concierge service. I'm just saying that, and this is me. I have a documentary coming out in June that deals with this subject matter. So this is not anything shade. I just want the world to know that, and y'all to know that. I just didn't know. So when you said, I was like, wait, what's going on here? So okay, and obviously, Elizabeth, we love you. And
What he ate the little blog site. They say love after lockups.
And then he said we love her, and I was like, who?
Oh, sweet. Well, besides Monique, honey, I do, and so does Derek, and so does Ariana, and the audience. Now, look, so the sisters are good television. I will do that.
Let me know. I don't want my sisters fighting Monique's sister. I don't want my sisters fighting Monique. I don't want Monique fighting my sister. Let that be known. I try to stop it at every chance I get, every turn. I try to stop it. I don't want no drama, no smoke.
Is there something happening this season where is Monique's sister and your sister's going to get into it?
We'll see. Let's keep tuning in.
Monique, who wins?
I think you'll see in the next couple episodes what actually go down.
So we already know that the sisters are going to ciao, honey. We already know they're going to be banging and swinging. We already know it, child. So Monique said in the next couple of episodes, we're about to see it go down.
Okay. And you will see, I try to play. Stay out of it. Leave it alone.
I love y'all so much. I also love your sisters to Monique because they got your back. Do your sisters still like Derek?
My sisters, they like Derek, but they don't like him for me. Like the difference between my sisters and Derek's sisters, my sisters, they'll give their advice and opinion on things, but they know I'm going to do whatever I want to do at the end of the day. And they don't get into my business. They're not attacking him. They're not being disrespectful to him. You know what I mean? And they don't pry into my business. Unlike his family, they don't know how to stay out of our business. Like, we grown adults. I'm 34, he's 30. Like, let us do us.
Does it hurt you though? Because one thing we do see, you're very close with your sisters, and I have three sisters that I'm very close to.
When she says that her sisters don't get into her business, they're adults, they're grown, you know, she's going to do what she want to do. You all, that is me and my sisters. It really is. I have never gotten in my sisters' business, in their relationships, in their marriages. Never. And I never will. And they have never gotten in mine. My sisters introduced me to, you know, her husbands, their boyfriends. Not one time did I feel the need to be like, what does he do? Where is he going? Oh my God, is he right for you? I don't like it. I don't say none of that. I say, hey, how you doing? Okay, well, all right. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. And I just keep it moving. Now, when I don't see said male again, then I know that he wasn't no count. Then I know that my sister says he wasn't any good. You ain't going to see him again. You ain't got to question it. You ain't got to ask. You ain't going to see him again. I move on. We've never had that type of relationship. My sisters are older than I am, and you know, I just never got into their business. I just never have, and I never will. And that goes for my sisters and my brothers. It's just never ever happened. Now, if it comes to a point where somebody put their hands on one of my sisters and brothers,
And it would break my heart if my sisters didn't like my partner. Does it break your heart that your sisters don't like the man that you love?
I mean, like I said, like, I mean, they could be in the same room together. Like, they get along, they laugh, they joke. You know what I'm saying? But do they feel like I should marry him? No.
I'm gonna make a believer though.
But it's not her, because it's like my sisters, they had significant others that weren't good for them. And it's like, if that's what you want to do.
Nebra, I don't think so. I don't think so. Nah. No.
Like, that's you. I can only, be a listening ear whenever you need me to be there for you. And that's just that. People need to let people make their own decisions and go through their own experiences. And
hey, Mac.
People wake up later than others. You know what I mean? Like, maybe only I know when I had enough,
I'm gonna turn them around. I'm gonna make them believe. Don't make everything right. Make things right.
Well, Derek, before you can do that, you need to make sure your sisters are believers in the relationship. If you got your own problems,
No. That's how we handle it. If it's not for me and Monique, it's not for us. Then this.
So that's when the last time you've seen or talked to him.
Yeah, we're gonna just look at him.
So when was the last time you seen or spoke to your sisters, Derek?
I don't know. I don't remember.
They have a non-existent relationship.
Because this is one way. This is one way.
Y'all hear that? When was the last time you spoke with your sisters? He come talking about, I don't know. Monique said they have a non-existent relationship. And then Derek climbing on her back. Again, touchy, feely, like he has to, prove something. He was like, this is who I'm with. This is who I'm with. Which I'm thinking, in my opinion, he's saying, I chose Monique over my sisters. I may be wrong.
It just happened like that. You can't disrespect.
Kissing all over, just
Monique. That's disrespecting me too. I know I'm the bad guy. I know I gotta get right with Monique. Keep my, stuff together. Yeah. But you can't be disrespecting Monique. That's disrespecting.
Did y'all hear Monique? Derek is climbing all over her, kissing all over her. Monique said like this. Here's Derek. Just all over her. And then Monique said, sit down. "30 years old. Being just extra. Just answer the question, Derek.
That's for anybody, family, friends, whoever. I ain't going.
Well, your homeboy who was hooking up with that girl disrespected Monique, so stop being friends with him, Derek, okay?
Respectfully.
If I know who this friend is, trust me, he won't be talking to him no more.
I believe you, money bag, Monique. So wait, Monique, Derek doesn't talk to his sisters. Do you? Because and how do you feel about that?
I think it's great.
Wait a minute, I just caught that. Did he call her money bag Monique? Had he said that before, or did I skip over it? When did he call her money bag Monique? I just caught that. Money bag Monique. Y'all put in the comments why he called her that. She got money like that. He probably did call her that because she's helping him get the bag. Oh, okay. Is that why? Trina, he did? Child, I must have blocked that out.
Because I think it's great because when they're his time in prison, they didn't care nothing about who he was talking to, who he was dealing with. They didn't care. They didn't care nothing about when he was going to get his next meal or anything like that. They didn't care about nothing pertaining to Derek. But he get out, woman on TV. Now they want to be involved. Now you want to, act like it's really love. And like now you want to act like you really care about what he got going on. Where was his energy when he was locked up? So that's why I don't respect his sisters or them trying to have an opinion about me and our relationship because where were you for 9 years? But okay.
They was in and out, but Monique was consistent every day. So get it?
Nicole, Carlos. Oh, hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, hush. Carlos called her that after the $500 dinner. Oh, okay.
When I feel like he's ready, there's nothing that we are pressuring each other about. Like,
I gotta do better. I want to marry Monique. Monique is the one. Like, it's like.
Derek said he wants to marry Monique. Monique is the one. That's what Derek said, that he wants to marry Monique. And he done cheated on her with multiple women just a month and a half ago. But he wants to marry Monique. She's the one. How long y'all think this is going to last? Put in the comments. Now, listen, I'm all for love. Okay? They like it. I love it. I want y'all to put in the comments how much longer they going to be together till the WeTV stop writing them checks. Because, see, word on the curb is that they're going to have a spinoff. Word on the curb is that Monique is going to do the weight loss surgery and WeTV is going to follow her on that. So it may be 2 more spinoffs, or her weight loss surgery allegedly may be in the same as the taping of her and Derek's spinoff. This is all alleged. But I bet you there's going to be a spinoff. So how long do you think this love is going to last? Right, Melanie. Thank you, Melanie. The sister said that they are no longer filming together. Now, see, that's what the sister said. That's our her tone, okay? But Monique said that the sister be telling fibs. So, the sister also said that Derek went upside Monique's head. Allegedly. That's what the sister said. Trina, how long do you think Derek and Monique, what did you hear? What you talk about? What the sister said? Or Derek saying that he wants to marry her? How long do you think this relationship is going to last? Because I heard it's going to be a spinoff with Monique and Derek, or Monique having weight loss surgery. This is all alleged. Megan, not turning Monique into Mama June. Y'all, side note. Allegedly, Trina, allegedly. Side note, y'all. Have y'all seen, first of all, I haven't been keeping up with Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, all that. But have y'all seen what Honey Boo Boo look like now? And have y'all seen her boyfriend, Draylon? Child, he done got arrested. He went on a high-speed chase. And who was in the passenger seat? Honey Boo Boo, child. And he had warrants. I said, what is Honey Boo Boo doing? First of all, this girl is 17 years old. Draylon is 21. That's another story. Honey, a whole criminal. And it was 2 other people in that vehicle, and they had warrants. Honey Boo Boo, I'm going to need you to sit your tail down somewhere. Why aren't you in school? her sister Pumpkin has custody of Honey Boo Boo. Child, I can go on and on about that mess. Honey, I'm going to need for y'all to look up Draylon. Google him. Y'all, did he sit in the back of the class? Him and the other 4 people. I ain't saying it. I ain't saying that he needed extra lessons. Pumpkin, I'm going to need for you to... What is this 17-year-old doing with this 21-year-old who has warrants? And child, in the picture that I seen, he had 2 Afro puffs. You don't go somewhere and sit down. Now, back to this.
Something I know, and I see like every time I heard her hurt me. And then she's still forgiving me for something I can't say I don't forgive her for. That's love.
What has she done that you don't forgive her for?
No, I have done. But it's clear, I have done things that if she would have done to me,
Megan, I read that, but the charges was dropped.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been so forgiving. She got unconditional love, and that's one of the things that I wanted my significant other. Monique got that. That's just amazing. That's beautiful. And I'm working on that. I got to get better at that. That's why I got to treat her better and do her better. I'm gonna do that.
Do you want to have kids with him, Monique? We saw that there was a pregnancy scare. You're not. Wait, are you pregnant?
No, I'm not pregnant.
Okay. We saw that there was a pregnancy scare, and Derek, you didn't look too happy that she may be pregnant. You went to the CVS, and then Derek, you bought her a CVS endorsed pregnancy test.
Y'all, that's my neighbor that's coming back. Y'all hear that message? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Look like he's carrying a box of rocks, dragging along glass shreds. Honey, something is going on, but y'all didn't hear that from me. I haven't got down to the details of what's going on with this neighbor over here, but child, honey, let me tell you, I seen his bald-mouthed girlfriend walking down the road picking up trash. First of all, we don't even have trash on our road, but she was out there with a bag and her dog and bald mouth, okay? Not a tooth in her head, picking up trash. Not the CVS pregnancy test. Just cheap. CVS pregnancy test and fake flowers. You couldn't even get, what's the pregnancy test? Clear blue? You just cheap.
Hold up. Because when we talk about when we have our kids, we like to
I think it's about to go down. Y'all may be going on a field trip to the front porch. I don't hear nothing, y'all. I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was moving a little fast. That's all. It was a shocker. We was moving a little fast. But things happen, reality hit. We having a lot of fun. A lot of, love, a lot of sex. So
Soko said, hey, Soko said, take off the lights.
So what's
She's in the club about 3-4 times a day.
You say he doesn't what, Monique?
Listen here, Brandy. Listen here. When I start hearing some rumblings, I will get on my front porch and I'll be just like his. Keep that over there, but I will listen.
Get up one more time, Monique.
I said, he's in the club about 3-4 times a day. So it's like, what do you expect?
So Monique, are you still having unprotected sex with Derek?
We are.
Okay.
Y'all heard that? Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Carlos said you still having unprotected sex, and she says, we are. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn.
I wouldn't leave. For my advice from my brother, my older brother. What's the advice about that?
Well, my advice is to keep your penis in the household, Derek.
Come on. Come on, Carlos. Derek says, why wouldn't we? Derek, you don't know what these women have. What do you mean, why wouldn't we? You're not being faithful, and you're just out here raw dogging anything. Ooh. Why wouldn't we? Monique, I would demand it. I would demand it. Okay?
Stay faithful to this beautiful black woman who has dedicated her
Let me get my charger.
life to make sure that she found her happily ever after. She is in love with you. She chose you, right? You chose her, yes. But you got to stop choosing other things to distract you. And you have to stop hanging out with people who's preventing you from being the man that you want to be. I know you're 30 years old, Derek. You know.
I was almost going a decade, so.
Exactly. So I get it. I just want to know that it's going to stop. And like I said, if you still have the urge, my hope will be that you either say, Monique, I need to leave because I got to do this. And look, Monique, are you open to having an open relationship if he wants to like sleep with other women but come back home to you?
Way,
No,
and shape,
no.
all from one device. Pitney Ship Cube from Pitney Bowes.
I'm back, y'all. Now listen to this part. Hold on.
Like I said, if you still have the urge, my hope will be that you either say, Monique, I need to leave because I got to do this. And look, Monique, are you open to having an open relationship?
Listen to Derek.
Sleep with other women but come home to you?
No.
She ain't going.
Only if I could do the same.
No, I ain't going. Shut up. I ain't going.
Monique said, listen, only if I could do the same. Derek was like, oh, you ain't going. You ain't going. Why not, Derek? Why can't Monique get her back blown out by somebody else? You're blowing somebody else's back out unprotected. See, this is my thing. Everybody's putting herself at risk. Monique is putting herself at risk on getting something. I hope not. Derek is putting himself at risk on getting something. And these women may possibly get pregnant or have something from someone else that Derek done been with. See, everyone's at risk here. It's so irresponsible. But they're just laughing it off like, no big deal.
Like, no, what's going on? But I'm gonna do better. Like, this right here be helpful though. This right here be helpful. Like, holding mirror to my eyes, like, damn, I fucked up. I shouldn't be doing that. This is most definitely helpful right here. I'm gonna step in the name of love. I'm gonna step right.
Derek, this is not the time to quote the "all" to the pissy Kelly. This is not the time to quote "all" to the pissy Kelly. He should be the last person on your mind. Talking about, I'm going to step in the name of love. You need to step into a condom. That's what you need to step into. You need to step into urgent care. That's what you need to do. You need to step into a free clinic. That's what you need to step into. You need to step into the doctor. Talking about step in the name of love.
Step in the name of a glove, meaning a condom the next time.
What hurt?
No, obviously not with me.
Not with Monique. I said stop in the name of the club, meaning wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm like, what?
Stop. I'm just saying stop.
Okay, stop. I got you.
Stop. It's not fair to Monique, okay? And it's not fair to you. I want you to grow up to be a great man and to show your former inmates that they have something to look forward to upon their release, okay? All right.
Be an example. Right.
Be an example, okay?
Well, listen. I'm being real myself too. Temptation, it showed. I know I got tempted. It's real. That's real. So for all those out there, it's real. Be better than me. Be stronger than me. You know, it happened to me, and I learned from it, and it's over with.
Okay. Well, look, I have to say this.
All right. You hear what Derek said. Derek said he's learned from it, and that's it. Okay. All right. We're going to see if there's going to be any more cheating allegations. We're going to be seeing. And basically, that was the interview. Carlos King interviewing Derek and Monique. It was very good. Did y'all like the interview? Oh, wait a minute. I very much liked it. Carlos, hit all the right things, and, he asked a good question. So, what did y'all think? Tiffany said, very interested. Well, I enjoyed it. Now, he learned he can cheat and still be with her. Yes. Yes, Nicole. We also learned that it just seems like Monique isn't going anywhere no time soon. Okay. Again, until those checks dry up. Because Monique and Derek is going to make some money off of this. I guarantee you. So we'll see how long they stay together. So anyway, now you all, I was going to talk about SWV and Escape, but it's already an hour and a half. So he did well, but your interpretation makes it even better. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Kim, yes, it is. You're right. It is making money. Anything else? Side note, are we getting a Foolery Friday? Did you watch the Chris Rock special? No, I did not watch the special. I did not watch the special. Foolery Friday, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get a Foolery Friday this week. You have to wait and see, Soka. Thank you, Wendy. Sierra, did you watch the Angela Yee interview? I did not. Honey, I just got through the Carlos King one, so I have not watched the Angela Yee interview. Soka, watch it. So I should watch the Chris Rock interview to talk about it on Foolery Friday? Wow, what was he saying? The hot mess? That's it. I'll be here for your reaction to Chris Rock if you cover it. Save the queens for another time. Did y'all watch the SWV and Escape show? Put a 1 if you did, put a 2 if you did not, and put a 3 if you ain't gonna bother. Oh, it's about him getting slapped. One. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Honey, my crew ain't here for it, child. Okay, I see a couple. Most of them are 3s. L Boogie, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, and he talked about Megan. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, L Boogie. Nope, Natasha, I ain't reviewing it. I ain't gonna review that. I seen too many 3s, okay? I watched it and I enjoyed it, but I know my audience, okay? Y'all don't watch it. So if you do watch, you ain't gonna watch my recap. I can tell you that right now. I know disasters. I know where my bread is buttered, okay? And my bread is buttered with love after lockup, and that's just that on that. What'd you say, Kim? Tired of watching menopausal women act crazy. Now, yes, honey, that Tasha and her husband, apparently they done took Tamika's money. Oof. And can I just say this, and I'm going to let it go. SWV had their drama. They let that go. And they're all about making their money. They're all about making their coins. Okay? It's the escape that's still in their childish behavior with the drama. Tasha and Candy, Tasha and Tamika. I mean, it's like this. And can I just say this? Tasha and Tamika's mama. I got my eye on you. First of all, why are y'all still beefing, Tasha and Candy? It's been over 25 years. Y'all are in y'all's mid to late 40s, 50s. And you still acting like this, honey. No, like SWV, I'm here for the money. We're here for the coins. After child's play. And the way Tasha was acting at that restaurant, I would have told her to leave. Take your feet to the street. And she was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Right. Why are you here? Soko, finally watched 90 Day Fiance the other way. You're not going to get no recap this week, honey. I just finished it last night. So I'm going to have to pick that one back up Monday, okay? It's coming back Monday, but I just ain't got time to put it up. Natasha, Brooklyn. Thank you. But I did see it, Soko, and honey, baby. Osama's mouth. Debbie, I told you to stay where you were. That's it. Do y'all have any questions? An hour and 30 minutes. Did y'all enjoy this? Put a 1 if you enjoyed it. Maybe I could do it again with the, recordings and listening to it. But sometimes, honey, y'all know how folks are. The YouTube. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, that's it. Any questions before I leave? Okay. Y'all may see Foolery Friday on Friday. You may not. It depends on what's happening. But if not, you will see me Saturday. Okay? All right? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I will see you soon. Okay? Y'all have a good night.